Hello, my name is Andrea Mathieson, and I'd like to share a story about a meditation I did at the start of this new millennium. I asked for insight about what we need to be aware of as we entered this new century. What do we need to focus on in these times seemed to be a good question. And I was guided to make a kit of 3 flower essences to help us live creatively. The 3 words I was given were relationship, light body, and articulation as the names for each essence to create in my garden. This image is the one we like to envision of our world: harmonious, stable, ordered, and beautiful. Yet in reality, it is actually far more dynamic and unpredictable, and constantly evolving in sync with the rest of the cosmos. When a living system is out of balance, as our world is now, chaos theory recognizes that the system is actually attempting to self-organize in a new and more complex structure. Yet, how do we participate in such a dynamic process when everything we know is breaking down or changing? The Living Creatively Kit provides some clues for how we might participate in a life-affirming way. Here's the first essence. While we tend to focus on our relationships with other people, this essence emphasizes the importance of developing kinship with all forms of life on the earth at this time. In the face of mounting global distress, we're being called not only to care for one another, but to also commune with the life pulsing within all creation. The animals, the plants, the waters, and the creatures in them, the soil, and the very atmosphere of our planet. What would a communing relationship look like? Here's how I envision us greeting each other: with delightful, open-hearted respect, with tenderness and love and appreciation, in an intimate contact with each other, and an activation of all our senses, including our intuition and our heart sense. Our child self listening, and our feet open to the earth. The light body essence supports the rhythmic pulsations of light energy constantly coursing throughout our body. We may not always be aware of this, but we often see the beauty of light in the eyes and faces of young children, and in the glories of the natural world. In reality, we are creatures of life, light. We are an exquisite differentiation of the light of the soul of the world. I call this essence the glow bug one, because instead of orienting to someone else's brilliance or a future light-filled time, it's all vital that we tend the still small voice within us and allow our light to fill every aspect of our being. In this way, we help to restore the light within the soul of the world. The final essence, articulation, encourages the expression of our truth and beauty through creative artistry and all the simple acts of our daily lives. Articulation is perhaps our most challenging task in these times. Shakespeare said, "To thine own self be true," but what does this really mean? When everyone's authentic expression is unique, how can we recognize our own truth and beauty? As I understand it, articulation involves far more than merely speaking our truth. It means embodying and expressing our wise self, our radiant being, and shedding the skin of our ego. It also means doing what we love, what gives us joy, and allows us to feel fully connected to life. In these times, daring to reveal who we truly are may be our most radical act. And standing in this and expressing it with the power of love is what is needed now. Here are 4 questions that are good to ponder while working with the Living Creatively kit. What is truly important to me? What precious new life is emerging within me that requires nurturing? What do I need to release or leave behind? And what do I need to reclaim and embrace? If this approach to living creatively resonates with you, please go to the Raven Essence website for more information on this and other kits. And in closing, I thank you for your time.